Today I woke up far earlier than I've woken up this entire summer vacation. I have to go on a search and rescue mission today. I lost my extra camera battery. Ugh. As someone who leaves their camera on like almost all day, the extra camera battery is super clutch, and they're like 40 bucks or 50 bucks. I don't really want to have to spend the money to buy another one. The good news is I think there's a chance I might actually be able to find it. So I keep my camera in here, and then on this outside pouch, I keep my extra camera battery, this little microfiber cloth to wipe off the lenses, and my extra memory card. So yesterday, I didn't actually change batteries, I don't think, but I did have to change my memory card at one point, and I remember changing my memory card. And since I keep them here in the same pouch, I think what happened is when I changed memory cards, I accidentally knocked that extra battery out of this pocket, and it just fell on the ground and I didn't even notice. I think it was dark enough that maybe nobody else found it and took it. And if I get an early start now, maybe I can get there before the cleanup crew today. And so maybe there's a small chance that I might actually be able to recover the battery. Fingers crossed. See you, buddy. I love you. Bye. Of course, the other reason I wanted to get a good early start to get out here is that sun. It has been crazy hot the last couple of days. It's supposed to be in the upper 30s again today, and I just wanted to get out here before the sun gets up into the center of the sky, although it's already pretty hot out. So hopefully I can find this thing quickly and we can get back home again to my air conditioning. 'Well, as much as I hate to admit defeat, I think it's gone. I don't see it anywhere. It's a little bit shiny too, so I think it would stand out a little bit if it was here. Oh, do I want to give up? I really hate to just throw in the towel, but I don't think it's here. Oh man. Still, it's hard to believe there was that much activity here last night. And today it's just barren. That is a quick cleanup. 6,000 yen for this guy. Canon, I love your products, but that's like 60 bucks. Why are your batteries so expensive? Ridiculous. This is day 3 of my 3-day fireworks summer extravaganza fest 2016, and this is as crazy as the last. Look at all of these people. Hello. Lovely, lovely. There's so many people here. There's definitely more people than yesterday, maybe even more than Osaka. Today's fireworks are going to be shot over Lake Biwa. Lake Biwa is the largest lake in Japan. It's very close to Kyoto. It's just 2 stations away by train. So really easy to access from Kyoto. This is going to be nuts. I'm even here early, like way early. I am attempting to get away from the main area a little bit today, but I think there's just so many people here, it's not gonna make a difference either way. Boy, this heat has been super oppressive today, but actually here next to the lake, it's quite breezy. It feels nice. It's not so bad. And there's definitely less people over here than when I saw earlier, so I think I came to the right place. Great fireworks show. Great way to end my 3 days of whatever fireworks extravaganza fest, whatever it was. That one, it reminded me of Kurobe's fireworks show because they shoot up the fireworks over the water. Kurobe's not quite as spectacular as this one was, but it was great. That was lovely. And now it's time to fight the crowds and begin the slow journey back home. Look at this. Man, it's good to be home. Alright, 3 days, 3 fireworks shows. What are the takeaways from this? It was really cool how each fireworks show was actually pretty unique and different. We had the first day in Osaka. It's a big city. It was right in the middle of the city, surrounded by buildings. Tons of people. It was a huge spectacle, probably the grandest fireworks show I've ever seen in my life. Day 2 was out in the country, Kameoka. It's a little more rural. Actually, it's quite a bit more rural. The scenery was of course beautiful, and the fireworks show itself was a lot more like what I was used to seeing back in Toyama. It was a lot more relaxed, a lot slower, completely different from the grand spectacle of the Osaka show. And then today, day 3, it was kind of in between. There was tons of people, of course, but it was also a little bit more of a rural area. The fireworks shot out over the lake. It was gorgeous. I mean, if you take just the fireworks show alone and compare the three, my favorite was probably today's, Lake Biwa's. That was fantastic. But the amount of people today was absurd. And I guess because it's a more rural area than Osaka, like, there had to be less people than there were in Osaka. But I guess because it's not a big city where it's held, it's just not prepared to handle the sheer amount of people that were there today. And it took a ridiculous amount of time afterwards to get back to the train station, to get on the train, and to get home. The crowds were just insane, and honestly, I don't know if I would go back again next year. It was a great show and everything, and I'm glad I saw it once, but I really don't know if it's worth braving that crowd to see it a second time. I mean, it's just so much time, and you're standing out in the heat, sweating buckets. My shirt is absolutely soaked. I need a shower like crazy. I don't know if I'd go back to that one. Out of the three shows overall, the one I think I would be most likely to go back to next year would be the second one, the more rural one, the out in the country in Kameoka. Not only are there less people, I mean, it's still a lot of people, but much more manageable crowds. Gorgeous scenery. It's much more relaxing. Also, it's the one that's closest to where I live, so you know, it's got that going for it too. Final closing message, I would just have to say, I love fireworks.